Welcome to the Dowden Podcast. I'm your host, the official CRG, and today we're going to talk about why if you're in your mid to late teens or even early 20s and you genuinely want to start to take some real control, not only over your current life, but your future one, then it is absolutely crucial for you to stop trying to wait on someone or something to just always come and save you, and instead just really start to learn not only how to take some real responsibility, but how to then properly believe in your own personal capabilities from here on out. But before we get started, make sure to leave a like and subscribe down below. That way you don't miss any weekly episodes and posts. You can find video of this episode strictly on YouTube, but the audio everywhere else. Now, when it comes to truly starting to take control, not only over your current life, but your future one, understanding that you have to stop trying to wait on someone or something to just always come and save you, especially when you're in your mid to late teens or even early 20s, genuinely is one of the most hardest yet most powerful things that I feel like somebody can learn, especially nowadays, because not only is there a lot of people out there waiting for that perfect moment, waiting for that savior to just come in and change things around, to kick them out of their habits, to turn their life around. But really, they're just waiting on somebody to have them take responsibility for them, to literally drag them through their life just to make these things happen. And that's just not how it works, because that's exactly what I was doing, especially when I was in my teens, having it just genuinely get to a point to where not only would it hold me in those cycles and just trap me from actually making any real movement in my life, but most importantly, it started to destroy it and really hold me back from not only changing these things around, but from truly starting to apply myself and taking real responsibility over these things when I really needed to the most. Because you see, back when I was in my mid to late teens, always trying to wait on someone or something to just always come and save me was something that I was just damn near doing on a day to day basis. Like, seriously, whether it was through my siblings, certain friends, my parents, my teachers, my therapist, I mean, whatever it was, I was literally sitting there every single day waiting for somebody to come and just tap me on the shoulder and be like, hey, it's time to change these things around. It's time to take control of your habits. It's time to really get your act together. But it never happened, right? Because when you hit a certain age, when you're 18, 19, 20, we talked about this in a clip. Mom and dad aren't just going to keep sending you money. They're not going to go and bail you out of jail. It's time to take responsibility. And because I was just sitting there relying on somebody to just basically pick my life up and carry it along for me, I was losing the confidence in myself, and I was losing just the idea of what I was capable of, right? I was starting to not believe in myself. I was starting to doubt myself because instead of taking action and taking responsibility over the things that I was doing in the circumstances that I was in, I was then just relying on other people and blaming it on them, having it just genuinely get me nowhere, but in those negative cycles filled with self-doubt and just hold me back on a day-to-day basis, all because I wasn't applying myself like I should be, let alone taking real responsibility towards these things. Because when you do go and just constantly try and wait on someone or something to just always come and save you, like we said earlier, whether that is through your parents, your siblings, your teachers, your therapist, I mean, whatever it might be, this is something that is just genuinely not going to do anything but keep you in those same old cycles and just hold you back from truly reaching that full potential. Because the hard, honest truth is life doesn't stop, right? It keeps on moving with or without you. And when you're just sitting there relying on somebody to pick you up and carry you along, of course you're going to be held back. Of course you're not going to be exactly where you are, because instead of doing it yourself and taking responsibility over your actions, over your circumstances, over your opinions, your decisions, your health, your mental health, your physical health, you are not going to be able to fully reach that full potential. You have to take control over these things, right? In order to take control, you have to have responsibility. Responsibility over your decisions, what you want to do. You have to hold yourself accountable because making excuses isn't going to get you there. Relying on somebody else isn't going to get you there. But by believing in yourself, your capabilities, and by taking real responsibility over it, you truly can start to change these things around and make these things real. So, if you genuinely want to start to take some real control, not only over your current life, but your future one, then understanding that you have to stop trying to wait on someone or something to just always come and save you genuinely is so important. Because when I sit here and tell you guys that nobody is going to show up, you have to take control. You have to take responsibility over your actions, your circumstances in your life. I truly do mean it because as you see with me, that's exactly what had happened until I not only started to take real responsibility, but then properly start to believe in my own personal capabilities from here on out. So, moving forward, instead of just waking up every single day hoping that somebody's going to come tell you to get your life together or really get yourself back on track, go ahead and take some real action yourself and change these things around. Seriously, start by setting some small goals for yourself, not just this one giant thing that's going to take years for you to achieve. Do it day by day. Let's fix my mentality. Let's optimize my health. Let's change my surroundings. Let's start focusing on the things that I want to do in 10 years. That's what I mean by small goals. Take action for it. Don't just make this one thing and then try and go for it or hope that somebody's going to come pull it together. Small goals and small steps make big wins over time. Secondly, start taking some real ownership over your decisions and your actions. Start really owning up to these things. Start believing in yourself. Stop telling yourself, oh, I hope I could change these things around. Oh, I hope this comes real. Start telling yourself, I can change these things around and this will come real. I can't wait for it to happen. It's going to happen. Those things help your mentality. It turns on that switch. It helps you go into go mode because instead of waiting, you're now telling yourself that you need to act. And then, third and most importantly, is start holding yourself accountable. Stop letting the excuses run your life. Stop waiting for somebody to come and pull your life together because you are fully capable of doing it. You just have to start taking action. When I sit here and tell you guys that you could truly start to take control, not only over your current life, but your future one, I truly do mean it. You just first have to stop trying to wait on someone or something to just always come and save you. And instead, just really start to learn not only how to take some real responsibility, but how to then properly believe in your own personal capabilities from here on out. But with that said, today's quote is by Oprah Winfrey. She once said, if you're sitting around waiting on somebody to save you, to fix you, to even help you, you are wasting your time because only you have the power to take responsibility to move your life forward. I appreciate you tuning in. You can follow us on YouTube, Spotify, and Apple Podcasts. And this is the Dowdum Podcasts.